Tarman, you need to clean off your desk sometimes. It's covered in cum.
Dark rooms that still stink like piss. Bottles laid out across the floor, but you've already seen it all before. With a complex knowledge of Josh and a little more put together than Bosch might be a total teach and freak, but there's more coming up in the week. Shaman, a shaman, he's not too retarded. He's a tumor and a tumor, he's an internet abuser. Looters, freaks, and other thought teachers. Don't you wanna know how this story ends up being such a waste of time? Oh well, it all ended just fine. Obsessed with all these statistics, most of whom don't even really fit into what you got functioning. Choosing any scrap to do for me. Shaman, he's not too retarded. He's a tumor and a coomer, he's an internet abuser. He speaks to you through a feeling too, so don't forget you're in a loop. Cause after this you're gonna get outro from seeing these freaks with character flaws. Alright! Shaman, he's not too retarded. He's a tumor and a coomer, he's an internet abuser. He speaks to you through a feeling too, so don't forget you're in a loop. Cause after this you're gonna get outro from seeing these freaks with character flaws.
Tarman, you need to clean off your desk sometimes.
Hey man, why do you think that you can get away with calling people names like that?
You what up, boys? I am Tarman, the Starman, Southern Vietnam man. For those that don't know who I am, man, I'm a terminally online freak, a terminally online individual. Some might call a mongoloid, some might call a freakazoid, some may call a base Chad. Okay, I don't know, dude. I like lol cows, weird freaks on the internet. If that's the kind of thing that you like, or if that's the kind of thing that that I don't know, dude, that fucking hots your pepper, dude. I don't know. If that like warms your buns enough, then fucking stick around, check me out. I don't know, dude. Yo, what's up, FBI boy? Yo, what's up, Rat Beef? Yo, what's up, Thundercock? Yo, what's up, Jane? Yo, what's up, James? Yo, what's up, Sugar? What's fucking crack-a-lackin', boys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Remember to put on live chat because Top Chat is a bitch. I recently just watched, I already forgot the title of the name, Sydney Sweeney's newest movie. Now, for those that don't know, I love film, okay? I love movies, okay? I would call myself, I guess, a film buff. And I have mega autism. So I force myself to watch everything, no matter what. Doesn't even matter if it's the genre of thing that I even enjoy. If it's sort of like, I don't know, like if it gets on my radar. Anyway, I actually forgot the title of the movie already. Hang on, let me look this up really quick. Sydney Sweeney movie. What movie? God damn it, dude. What movie was that? The Housemaid. Yeah, The Housemaid. It is one of the worst movies that I have ever seen in my life. And I have seen a lot of absolute filth. And I can tolerate a lot of absolute filth. Say what you want about her fucking political beliefs or whatever the fuck, even though I think she's just a grifter. And she's dumb and she has no idea what she's doing. And like her manager is like straight up is doing her wrong with these last few movies and everything. I have no idea what's going on. The only reason, like literally, the only reason on why people are seeing this movie is because she gets like nude in it. Is like the only reason, and it's like way too long. It's like fucking like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. Maybe I'm over exaggerating it, but I guess Housemaid is like based on a book, and so like it starts out with a blonde woman hiring a nanny, hiring a woman to like stay around the house, take care of the kid, take care of the house, cook, do laundry, stuff like this. So like this woman that like comes off as like absolutely fucking psychotic. You think that like she's the villain. You think she's the bad guy because like she's getting jealous of fucking Sydney Sweeney. So like she hires fucking Sydney. She hires Sydney, and like she goes insane. She gets jealous. She freaks the fuck out. Okay. Then it is revealed whenever Sydney fucks her husband. It is revealed after a breakdown, after the wife has a breakdown and like leaves the house. It is revealed that she was crying from laughter, and then she starts laughing because she finally got away from her abusive fucking husband that apparently was like keeping her trapped. And now, like, Sydney Sweeney, oh my God, is now in danger. It was like the worst thing that I've ever seen. It was obviously, I know what kind of book this is. As like, I've never read the book. All I know is the movie's based on a book or something, and like, I already know, like, what the book is gonna be. Does she get nude? It was fucking garbage, dude. It was fucking garbage, dude. Alright, let's get on to a fucking... Alright, guys. Let's fucking watch some lol cows, okay? Alright, let's watch some lol cows. I want to start with the hard tard, okay? For those that don't know, because, you know, I know that people don't watch every single stream, but yes, the hard tard is back. Where is my chat box? Okay, my chat box should show up. But yes, the Hard Tard is back. At first, I thought it was like a fucking scheduled uploads. I didn't realize he was like actually uploading. Hang on. Let me fix my chat really quick. Let me fix my chat really quick. Okay. That should work in a few. Okay, that should work in a few. That should hopefully work. There we go. We just fix that a little bit. There we go. All right, boys.
I got the camera on. See the white top over there? Did I get that? See the white top truck? Shit, I barely got it. But that was Mike McCann. I'm calling the cops.
Oh yeah. Shout out to FBI boy in chat that fucking edited this, put this together, edited out the, you know, the fucking the fucking slurs. Shouts out to my mods. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Let me just lower my volume there. Holy shit, I was loud. My bad. That should be a lot more tolerable now, hopefully. But like, big shout out to my mods. I have a lot of terminally online fucking individuals that love archiving things and fucking everything. So fucking shouts out to fucking autism, I guess, because I'm a proud haver. Yo, what's up, Raider? How's it going, buddy? Yo, what's up, Junior? If I didn't already say hello. Yo, what's up, Ozzy? What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Mike McCann has been one of my long-term stalkers. He's part of a group called the Troll Brigade Mafia. He is an ex-neighbor of mine and participated in getting me evicted. He claims I'm a pedophile and wants to kill me and has threatened me repeatedly. And I got footage of him. We both lived at the marina. He's got a little kayak thing, and he used to come around here, right here, immediately before I called.
What did he say?
He called me by my name and yelled at me, your name.
I don't know what that means.
I was bought and sold as a child, and the people that bought me renamed me like chattel. And I've been doxxed, so people call me by my slave name.
What's your slave name?
My first name.
Okay.
Okay, all right. That is so awesome. That brings me so much joy. That brings me so much joy that Colton is fucking lore dropping. Because for those that don't know, this guy does not like being called fucking Colton, and he refers to that as my blank name. I obviously can't say for very obvious reasons.
What's your actual name?
It's
Mr. Waddles.
like. I love that he's fucking like lore dropping on the cops immediately. This guy loves because like now I don't know much about what's going on, obviously, because I'm like 40 seconds in. But like the Hard Tard has a huge issue with like explaining himself because this guy always wants to be the ultimate victim. So like it doesn't matter if he's in the right. It doesn't matter if he's in the wrong, but especially, it doesn't matter if he's in the right whenever he's immediately like, yeah, so this guy's been stalking me, this guy calls me this and that, and he's like a stalker, and he's like a part of like the Troll Brigade Mafia. Like you just immediately you just immediately fucking dumping all this information, and it's usually gonna go one ear and out the other, you know?
Fight.
Okay. Is your first name, that's your slave name, your legal name?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's been changed.
Okay. So he called you by your slave name.
And
he called you by your name. And then what happened?
It flicked me off and drove up there and turned right. And I got the video of him.
So when did he threaten you?
He's been threatening me for over a year, a year and a half, regularly.
So when did he threaten you?
I block people at the drop of a hat, so they make new accounts every day to get around blocking and keep attacking. But the accounts they're anonymous, so you can't tell which stalker goes with which name.
Got it.
So I don't know which one of the stall. I get harassed every day
What's your first name,
systemically.
Mr. Wood?
Colton.
What is it?
Colton. C-O-L-T-O-N.
Colton.
Yes.
It's not like you said Colt.
And
They
then
harass me
Colton
every fucking
Wood,
day.
right?
Yes.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Wood?
7/20/85.
Okay. And do you have an address, or you said you were evicted? Right?
Yeah, I was evicted.
And so do you have anywhere you can get mail?
Yes, I did.
What's the
Okay. Well, yes, you were evicted, but like, there's a whole other story to that of you attacking fucking what's his name, Chris, of like you attacking Chris, the fucking dock manager. So yes, Colton, the reason on why you were evicted, from the marina, and the reason on why you got your boat, impounded and fucking turned into like a fucking ice cube shaped block, and like ice cube shaped and like fucking sized block. You know what I'm saying? That boat got turned into scrap metal. I want 100% guarantee you that boat just got turned into scrap. God, dude.
address to that mail?
Yes, I have. But I don't think you all did anything about it.
Do you have any police report numbers?
No, well, hold on. In my storage, I have a mountain of police report numbers, but it's impossible to
Involving
organize.
this man?
Yeah, or some of them are involved with him, yes. I don't know which numbers go with which case. This has been, like I said, 10 years going on.
Okay. Have you gotten a restraining order ever against this man?
Not him, but the leader of his group. The dude he claims I am, Richard Crown Meganthal pedophile. I had a restraining order against him between 2015 and 2018.
Okay.
But he's got a competent family, and he's under protection, and no one ever did anything to him, even though he violated the order every day, and he made the
Hold on
trouble.
just a second. I can't hear you with this ambulance. Sorry.
So the reason on why this guy always films like that is because like he's an idiot. It's because he's a hyped up moron. He claims the reason on why he films all these events. He claims, like, this guy claims that he films all these interactions for his own safety and to catalog and to archive them. That's his main argument. In reality, it's just because like he wants to be a victim, and like he wants to show the world that he's a victim. Like, it's because he's an idiot, and it's bizarre because like he's also like horrible at like recording all of his footage. Like, he's horrible at it when like the actual purpose and the fake purpose, like you'd think that he'd film better, or like you'd think that he'd like take the time to like I don't know, maybe like explain things to the audience too, like afterwards, maybe like, because like this guy just uploads crap. He has like no intros, you know, no anything. It's just a hard tard.
What about the boss? Okay, so you had a restraining order against a different man, but not the man from
The dude he reports to, the dude that organized and started the Troll Brigade Mafia, and we know he did because during a court hearing, he testified. Richard Carmichael, pedophile, testified that he made the Troll Brigade Mafia during the period of the first restraining order.
Mafia? What is
A
that?
hate group targeting me. That one is all about me. They work with other groups, other right-wing extremist groups like the Proud Boys, but that group is Richard's group targeting me. Its whole purpose is to stalk, harass, intimidate.
They made a whole thing for you.
Yes. And this has been 10 years, more than 11 years.
See, I feel like Colton is very selective. Like, I think that he is selective with the people that he chooses to talk about. And like, I think that some people, because like, I think that he's a lot more snaky and a lot more like wormy than like a lot of people give him credit for. Because like certain like bigger channels, not even me, like not, yes I did make a video on the hard tard, which I want to redo and do a lot better, because I feel like it wasn't good. So I want to make another one, but that isn't the point. Like, other like bigger people have mentioned him, like law channels, or like body cam channels, or like, like that kind of channel. I think that Colton has been featured more than once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. And like he hasn't like responded to those, and I'm sure that he'd know right away. So like I think that he's very selective on the people that he talks about. Mostly because I think that the Troll Brigade fucking like mafia is like willing to respond back and like banter back, and it like prolongs everything. I think Colton enjoy this. I think Colton like really enjoys this stuff. Because like in his head, he feels that this is making him look like a saint or like a whatever.
Now going on. It was April 2015. That's when I met the pedophile.
Okay.
And 2024 November is when I met McCann here, and he got involved with my stalkers. They are you familiar with the marina here?
Yes.
You know the
Over by
houseboat?
Dutch or Garlic Brothers?
Yeah. You know the houseboat with all the MAGA Vance flags all over it, and the deer antlers on the front, and the derelict appliances sitting on the deck like
I'm surprised he's in the same area.
trailer park trash?
Uh-huh.
That's him.
Okay.
And I used to live next to him. I had my boat next to him.
For today, the only thing you did, or the only thing he did, was flip you off?
Taunt.
How did he taunt you?
He yelled at me.
What did he yell?
He called me by my name. Like, hey! Saying the wrong name.
And that's Colton.
Yes.
So he said, hey, Colton, and flipped you off.
Yeah.
And then drove off.
Yes.
Because you don't like being called by your first name?
Yes, and he knows it. And I got doxxed by the stalkers and told him. I don't permit me to. I don't never introduce myself to anything.
No, so like it's not okay. It's not the fact that like this guy was told this. It's the fact that it's the fact that you say that you don't like being called it, and like people know. You know what I'm saying? The people that know. Like the people that actually watch this guy constantly know that it bothers him. I think he mentions it like all the time. So like it doesn't matter if it's an old viewer. It doesn't matter if it's a new viewer. If they watch his content, they're gonna eventually figure out that bothers him. Yo, what's up, Seth? What's fucking crack-a-lackin', dude? What's going on, dude? What's going on?
But would. He didn't know me over my first name originally.
You don't have a restraining order against him?
He's retired Marine Corps, and I had a restraining order against Crown, like I said, and I learned that it was completely ineffective and didn't do anything, so I haven't bothered to try to get a restraining order against him, because you all never do your job in enforcing it.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find the fucking Normie video, because like this guy uploads so much. There we go. I found it, dude. Wow, dude. This was 11 months ago. Wow, dude. Wow. This is the reason on why I like rushed out my documentary and like why I don't like it mostly.
This YouTuber is destroying his own life as he keeps on getting arrested for calling up government officials and threatening them for his own content.
Just so you know, I am willing to drive down there, come in there, and beat y'all's asses.
It's a great intro to him, though. I think it's an okay intro overall. But yeah, it thankfully didn't pick up that much traction. And like, I think I want to do a video about this, not that, but about the concept of the overlap, because I think this happened in the King Cobra JFS community, where a bunch of people would just watch certain clips, certain aspects, but like, God forbid, they wouldn't watch a whole like 3-hour stream, or they wouldn't watch blah blah blah. And like, I think what happens a lot when like normies get like introduced to like fucking DSP, like Low Tier God, or like Wings, or like Josh, like I just mentioned, and like I feel like a bunch of people within the community have like a misconception that a lot of those people will like somewhat overlap, and like that's not true at all. Like I feel like a bunch of people would just stop watching that lolcow. Like even in my community, which I feel like a few of you, actually most of you actually, probably watch these lolcows on your free time. But I think that I'm a niche exception. But I think a few of you obviously like would never watch The Hangar without me, or like would never watch, I don't know, whoever else without me or whatever. And like I don't know, like I feel like it doesn't. Sorry, my main point on all this is I feel like it almost doesn't matter when certain normies cover something when it's outside of our space. I think it's a little bit different when it's someone in our space, but like I have no issue with like normies covering like, you know, like log house that I like in that way anymore. I think I have matured and I have grown, okay? And now, I still hate normies, okay? But like I think I've grown and I've matured and I've realized that it really doesn't matter anyway, because like they're not gonna stick around or whatever. I'm only gonna care if they like misrepresent something, or like get like facts wrong or whatever. Then obviously I'm gonna have a huge problem with that, obviously. But like, you know, it's fucking chill. I don't know, dude. I'm fucking ranting today.
But there's other penal codes to stalking and harassment. Him trying to intimidate me.
So can you give me the definition for stalking so that I understand where you think stalking is?
I think it's 653.2.
646.9.
Man, I have to look at it. It's hard to remember.
The numbers are irrelevant. What do you think stalking? What do you think it takes to stalk somebody?
Engaging in a course of conduct designed to intimidate or harass or threaten an individual. And the things these people say are horrible.
Accompanied by a threat. A credible threat.
Yes.
Have a credible threat.
Yes, he said he's going to shoot me and kill me and burn my boat and sink my boat and rape me in my own ass and feed me my own shit off their bloody veiny cocks. Right? Know that I know.
He loves that, dude. Like he loves that line. He loves saying that line. He loves it. He loves repeating it. It doesn't matter.
Threat. A credible threat.
Yes.
Have a credible threat.
Yes, he said he's going to shoot me and kill me and burn my boat and sink my boat and rape me in my own ass and feed me my own shit off their bloody veiny cocks. Right? Know that I know of, but
there's. Do you have any police reports where you reported this to any police officers?
Yes, I made reports back in 2024 and beginning of 2025. I made numerous reports about him and his group.
Threatening to harm you?
Yes.
Where they threatened you?
Yes, he's got a website. There's a YouTube channel called Call Me Colton. It's me photoshopped as a transvestite and a bunch of...
I like the editing, FBI boy. I appreciate the visual representations we have on screen there. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. That's good.
AI generated art calling me a and
look at the middle one, dude. Look at the middle one. and like I think that's him and Diddy on the right. Like I think that's him and Diddy down there with like a unicorn, dude. That's dope.
They have artistic representations of me being executed, being burnt alive, my boat being. Yeah, you can access it. Call Me Colton on YouTube.
Call Me Colton?
Yeah, CALL space ME space Colton, COLTON. And if you go to the posts section, not the videos, but the posts, there's a litany of them. And they use AI to generate things, me being burnt, blowing my boat up, burning me, calling me a showing me having sex with men. And it's me photoshopped as a transvestite as the icon. One of their many things. They also have an impersonation account of me. That's particularly concerning. That's one I've reported a lot. The impersonation is going on for 10 years.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. But not the video section, the post.
Okay. There is no way that the cop is looking at this dude right now, dude. This gave so much validation to that crappy old boomer that just spam those fucking AI pictures all day, dude. This is keynote, dude. I had no idea but this was gonna be like as good as it. I didn't realize this was gonna be as good as it actually is. This is great.
Section. The posts
why haven't you taken that stuff, like taking screenshots of that stuff and taking them to the park to get a restraining order against them?
Like I explained a minute ago, I had a restraining order and learned that people who are thin blue line protected are immune from restraining order violations.
That's not true at all.
I've dealt with this for 10 years.
That's not true.
Crowd is under total protection.
That's not true at all. I don't give a shit who you are or what you've done in the country or for anybody or anything. If you've committed a crime, you're going to jail. Well, that's how that works. We don't care.
Well, there's
no thin blue line protection. There is none of that. No one is going to risk their career of not doing an arrest
is this the man?
to protect somebody.
That's me filing a report about them. I remember that day, specifically burning the boat and blowing it up and killing me.
Is that you taking that video?
Yes.
So then you uploaded it to Call Me Colton Wood?
No, he pirated it. They steal my videos all the time. And I
You
was
have a
trying
YouTube account?
Yes, several. And he has.
See, like, that cop is like, oh, okay, these people follow you because you upload them and because you talk about them. Like all empathy or sympathy, which that cop probably didn't have at all. But, like, if he did, it just vanished. You know, it just vanished in, in thin air or whatever. It turned to ice, It's fucking over, fucking Colton. It's over, dude.
The Troll Brigade Mafia has an impersonation channel that's just my legal name. It says Colton Wood Vlogs, and it's got my real picture and
So
video.
how do they get your videos?
They use screen capture to record my videos.
Well, why haven't you flagged the videos as being pirated from you on YouTube so that YouTube can step in and take them down?
I've done that, but if there was more on the Call Me Colton. There were more videos on it, had hundreds of thousands of views. But if I flag it, they'll retaliate, and they're involved with big groups like Frauded or Troll. There's 67,000 members of Frauded or Troll, and they will destroy me in a heartbeat. I have lost 8 separate channels over the last 12 years because of the stalkers. They've ruined my life. They've taken income. They've destroyed evidence. Of course, all the evidence of police misconduct. And my main thing was service dog rights in '88. That was all the early.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, for those that are new, or for those that are watching later that might not know what he means by service dog rights, this guy was homeless, and is homeless still, but like during a time whenever he first started to upload videos, he had quote unquote, oh fuck, I'm blanking because I'm stoned. Service dogs. He quote unquote had fucking service dogs and stuff like that. They were quote unquote trained. Okay, that was a bunch of bullcrap. These were like random dogs that he found or like got from a shop, or not a shop, but like got from the pound or something. And like he would say that he had the paperwork. Like he'd say that these are service, that this is a service dog. But in reality, he'd only say that because to like get into arguments. He'd try and take it on the bus. Then he'd like get into like there was one time when we got into an argument with like a ginormous fat lady that was complaining about like the fucking like dog smell and like how you shouldn't have dogs on the bus or whatever. I've never really thought about it before, but like I kind of have no problem with a dog on the bus as long as it's like small, I guess. But I'm like rambling off. But like this guy would like bring his dog to the gym. Obviously, it's a gym. They're not gonna let a dog in for that. So like, and like he didn't have any paperwork. He didn't have anything. But like he claimed like discrimination and like and then sometimes he'd even call the police, but most of the time the police was like called on him. But like even himself, even in his like rage of ego, even he'd call the police because he feel like he'd somehow like get out of it or whatever. It's crazy.
Video was, and they've destroyed it over and over and over. It's called brigading. When you get a group of people to simultaneously do a coordinated attack to trick the algorithms into flagging a video. They always go child pornography too. It's called brigading, and the Troll Brigade Mafia brigades. They have destroyed everything I have done. Flagging is dangerous. If I flag them, it will trigger a massive retaliation, and I won't survive it. In fact, I have to fight tooth and nail to keep them from getting to brigade strength, get enough people to simultaneously attack and take down what I have. It's a daily struggle for that. They are constantly doing
Why don't you just stop listening?
Why don't I stop participating in modern society? It's my job. It's my
Let me ask you a
business.
question real quick. Are you making an income from YouTube at all?
Yes. I make quite a bit of money. More money than anything else.
I don't know. No, you don't. No, you don't. I can't imagine. What? No. From what channel, dude? Because it's definitely not your main channel. It's definitely not your main channel.
It's my life.
So then, who cares what they're posting or reposting your videos? Just keep posting your videos.
No, the person, you understand that impersonation means. There's 3 people that I know of that they have tricked into thinking they were talking to me. 2 high school, like my childhood friend, the neighbor girls, Carolyn and Kimberly Hunter, Crystal Price, my high school girlfriend, the black girl I got disowned for being with, and Aaron Woody, my high school bully. That they've tricked those, they brought those 3 people in and caused trouble.
So Mr. Wood, for the purpose of today, okay, without you having obtained a restraining order or even tried to obtain a restraining order against this man, it's impossible to do a stalking case, okay? How I can document it.
Impossible? No, it's not. Engaging in a course of conduct.
Okay, the DA can look at it and think differently, but I can't. So when it comes to stalking, history is important, okay? The DA can look at all of that and go, hey, I can see all these things. I can't see that right here, right now, where I'm standing.
If you keep looking at that Coleman Colton, you can find him in there. I can show you him in there.
Right,
He's a character. He's in the AI art stuff.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there has to be documented incidents, okay? So normally the way...
Yo, what's up, Six, dude? This is some major shit with the hard tard, dude. I can't believe that he had another run-in with his, like, troll neighbor or whatever. It's unbelievable that someone at the docks hated him so much and wanted him gone that he started to troll him at the marina. Now, they live in the same area. It's absolutely incredible that, like, Colton is, like, getting mogged by some dude on, like, retirement that had, like, a boat. Like, it just so happened that he, like, that he had his boat, like, at the same dock that fucking Colton did. And now he's trolling him. Like, it's unbelievable. It's crazy.
Stalking works to get a restraining order, those restraining orders are violated, then me as the police officer on a line level can say, well, this has already been documented, restraining order's been issued, he's clearly violating this, I can move forward with this. Absent that, it has to be accumulated in a courtroom or an office somewhere and say, and prepared as a presentation of this is stalking. That's something that either detectives or a DA will do. I can't do it right here on the line, not with what you're telling me today, okay? Now, the obvious exceptions to that.
Do you guys remember when that, like, drunk couple of, like, 3 people, like, were, like, drunk and they got into a car accident right in front of his boat, when he had his boat tied up right in front of that security office right on that lone dock, or whatever, and, like, he went up there and, like, filmed them and, like, interacted with them. I think that's my favorite video. I think that's one of my favorite videos. I like when he goes and, like, interacts with people. Yeah, like, they were obviously drunk and, like, they were obviously at fault, but, like, they were trying to get away, and I think they drove away from, like, the accident, I think.
When it's so obvious and so flagrant that no one can deny it. Right now,
This is
to you, okay, but not to me, because I don't see all the behaviors you're telling me about. It's just you talking. Now, let's say I go to someone, they say a man and woman separate, and the man's there in front of her house, and he's on camera. You know, bitch, come outside, fuck you, bitch, I'll kill you, motherfucker, that kind of stuff. And now we see that 4 or 5 times, and I can see it. I'm looking at it. I can determine it. Then yes, I can do it on the spot. Absent that, it has to be done somewhere else. Okay, that which is investigations. So I can still document.
Well, I would love an investigation.
Okay, I can still document.
This is all ongoing. Nothing has changed.
216.
Like, he drove by earlier. I don't know where he went. He could come back.
No, the court date.
223.
223. So
he's dangerous too.
So
he's retired military. He's a Marine.
What? All the more reason to go get a restraining order. Okay, I understand that you're saying that people are within blue line protected, but that's simply not true. Okay, in the 12 years I've been at this police department, I have seen numerous officers get fired for violations and get restraining orders put against them, blah, 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 all sorts of stuff. Even when it's not valid, the restraining orders still sometimes go into place, and then the officers have to deal with it until the restraining order gets dropped. So it's just not true that officers are immune to restraining orders.
I have arrested officers for committing crimes.
Yes.
Myself personally have arrested officers. It's not a thing, man.
So,
people like us aren't willing to risk our careers to not arrest somebody because they happen to be the same career field as us. It's not our fault that you broke the law. We'll break the law.
So
it's not a thing.
I can give you the call history that shows that we talked about this and document everything that you told me. Okay, and I can give that to you, and then you go down and get a restraining order. And once you get that restraining order, we can move towards stalking if these sorts of things continue. If someone's driving by and going, "Hey Colton, fuck you," and flipping you off, I can't do anything with that right now. In terms of the whole,
not even with his history of the abuse and weapons threats and
no, because
burn
I
me
can't
alive.
verify any of that right now. That's my point. That's why I've done an officer. I can't verify any of that.
If you just keep reading on that Call Me Colton thing, if you go through the post, like I said, I could show you. I know what ones where he's on.
Hold on, I'm not calling you a liar, but right now it looks like you're posting. So I would have to go verify because it's your camera, your point of view, okay, that I saw in those videos. So right now I'd have to go.
The icon is me photoshopped as a transvestite.
That doesn't mean you didn't.
It's obviously not me, it's obviously not me, officer. I would never wear a dress, officer. It's obviously not me. Obviously, dude. Well, like, this is a certain area of, like, California, dude. Some areas, like it's a, like, Colton likes certain areas. I forgot what area this is, but he spent a lot of time in Lake Forest and stuff like that. He spent like a lot of time in like rich neighborhoods. You'd be surprised how like they can thrive. You know what I'm saying? If there's like a church, or if there's some kind of like community center, or like local park, and like there's a few gas stations, there's a few stores around, there's like a, you know, like a decent hub, to where like you don't have to go far or whatever, then like that's like heaven to them. There's like certain like, I don't know, there's like certain levels or whatever. Like what's that meme with like the level 1 beggar versus like the level 100 fucking mob boss or whatever? It's like that stuff. Colton is not a level 100 mob boss.
Do it to yourself. I'm not
Oh,
saying
and the video is also on my
I'm
real
not
channel.
saying that you did. I'm just saying that I can't verify that without going to YouTube.
Yeah, like I was talking about it earlier, Six. I wish you were here earlier for this. But like that boat got like turned into a cube. Well, like that boat got turned into like a fucking like giant cube. He's a Southern California sicko. Oh my god, dude. Yes, he does have those demo. He has a few of them actually. He also has the Amazon fucking machine. The Superman machine, dude.
Been getting IP addresses and things.
Well, which I would love for you to do.
Dude, that's what we need. We need a Superman arc, dude. I wonder what Dame Drops is up to right now, dude. What's Dame Drops been doing? He's been on my mind a lot recently. Super official, dude. The Superman, dude. I want Colton to get the Superman. Dude. I need him to get me the fucking Superman, dude. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy that he's eating all this stuff when like he just spent a month saying, oh, like, yeah, like I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm not gonna eat I'm not gonna eat fast food. You know, like I'm not gonna eat fast food anymore. And then he's like uploading all this crap.
What's going on, Foodie Fam? As promised the other day, I'm here right now at Deli Delights in New Britain, Connecticut. Yeah, man. They grabbed up on a lot of these TikTok Titanic viral snacks. So
look at his beard, dude. Like his beard looks like a Brillo pad, dude. Like it looks like I need to like grab it off and like get to work on like a sink or whatever, dude.
I'm about to slide up in the spot, make it hot. You know what I'm saying? Beat up on some of these TikTok items that you guys seem to love. And it's called TikTok Titanic because I heard there's been a mass because it's almost like pineapple, a frozen slush, a little bit of cream on the inside, and you do get like a creamy kickback. Here, grape cream sickle.
Man, who watches this stuff, dude? Like this has like 7,000 views, dude. Sometimes I don't get. Sometimes I don't get things, chat. Okay. That's fucking crazy.
That right now.
Because there are other co-conspirators.
So the best thing for you is restraining order. Okay, if you want help from me on the line, like in the street, the best thing for you to do is train me. Okay.
There's that call history number right there. It's gonna be referenced to.
Yeah, Josh used to watch him, dude. Demo. Did you see him talk about his Superman? Demo. Wait, hang on. I gotta show you. Do you want to know? Do you want to know about the Superman? Demo. Hang on. It's been a while since I watched this. I only watched this once, with chat, many moons ago, many moons ago, 4 months ago.
Family, let's get into it. Dame, how does it feel when you have the manufactured boy? Like, now that it's been probably like a little over a week since I got the green light, right? Actually, it hasn't even been a week. Been only a few days since I got the green light. But how does it feel, Dame, having the manufactured boy? Does it change the feeling when it comes down to sexual intercourse? Real quick.
I don't know why you'd ever talk about this, dude. Hang on. I gotta find where he uses an example. Hang on, it's right here.
Something, because right now, I messed up and I knew exactly where I messed up, family. I cycled early in the morning and I forgot to fully deflate. We had this conversation in the first video about fully deflating. If you're going for a massage, fellas, please don't do what I did. Please don't do what I did. Don't go in for your massage still partially inflated. Don't do that. But you have.
All right, chat. Don't go in inflated, chat. Remember, don't go in inflated. Okay. We wouldn't want that.
Today's date. If you want to go get a printout copy, you go down to the police department. You go to the records department. You give them the date, this little number on the corner, and they'll print it out. I think it's like $1 a paper or something, and they'll print it out for you. You get a copy, and you can take that in with you, and you can submit your restraining order. Okay.
Okay. Now,
one more. Screenshot all that YouTube stuff you're talking about. Yes.
One more order of business. As we're arriving, I personally told you cannot panhandle here. You've argued with me, yelled at me.
No. So the context for that, for those that don't know, he was getting a deep tissue massage, and because he was like, I don't know, it became a fucking problem because of the massage. Do you understand? No, it's all good, Pines. It's all good, brother. It's all good. But yeah, like, he has a Superman surgery. Would you guys get the Superman surgery? I think that I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I got something called, that, like, I think I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I think. Look, I have too much honor. Probably no. See, that's the thing. Like, that's the probably kind of thing. Because of, if I get issues, I hope it's like when I'm 50, when I'm, or like when I'm 50, I guess, or like 60, not when I'm like 40, I guess it depends on my situation or whatever. If I was like a pimp, or if I had a lot of influence, dude, like, I really miss Saints Row. Saints Row was an amazing franchise game. Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 2, I have really fond memories in Saints Row 2, but I have a lot of fond memories in Saints Row 3 as well. It was a great game. I really liked how they did with different I just liked how they did the campaign and the customization. It was a lot different from Grand Theft Auto. It was a lot more hollow than that kind of thing. But I enjoy it. Another hollow game I like is fucking Bulletstorm. If you haven't played Bulletstorm, I think it's $4 or $5, I think, on the Epic Store, or it might be on Steam. It's a fun little game. I think it's maybe 6-7 hours, maybe, even on the hardest difficulty, maybe even shorter, depending, but it's a great game. It's a fucking great game. I fucking love Bulletstorm. Tarman, did you see that the 2D Terminator game someone posted in the Discord? No, I did not. Let me check this out really quick. Was it recently, Six? I might have to scroll like I might have to scroll like way too far or whatever. If it's not like right in front of my face, then I'm just gonna. Looks like, yeah. What section is it in? Like, what channel was it fucking posted in? Also, now that we have some dead air, don't forget, I do have memberships. I don't spam ads on you, one, because they're annoying, and number two, they cuck me. But still, okay? They're annoying. I don't spam ads. I don't really ask much. I fucking stream, I provide content. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It doesn't bother me none. I don't give two shits in the fuck, I guess. You could watch me and actually hate me and, wanna, fucking stalk me and, hurt me. Or you might wanna, take me out on, the beach, on, a boat, and, fucking tie me up. And, I might be fucking sleeping with the fishes, dude. What channel is this? Okay. Never mind, I guess. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
For that and told me to go fuck myself for that. As I show up, you're continuing that crime right now. So I'm going to issue a citation for that. Okay? You're not admitting any guilt or wrongdoing, but if you don't send a citation,
So you're going to give me a citation for panhandling. Panhandling is protected speech.
It's not. So
yes, it
Panhandling is protected speech. God damn it, dude. I'm sure I can fucking find out. I'm fucking retarded. I'm gonna do this out of spite. I'm gonna see if IGN doesn't fucking cuck me on this. Hang on. I'm gonna find it. There we go. See, people shit on IGN, but they're okay.
Peggy 16.
They're okay.
Welcome to an exclusive look into Terminator 2D No Fate. I'm Mike Tucker, the lead programmer and designer of Bitmap Bureau's upcoming game.
This looks sick as fuck, dude.
And today I'm teaming up with IGN to showcase an exciting element of our project.
Did I miss a video game thing?
The No Fate decision.
Like a fucking a fucking showcase thing?
The first time a player plays through story mode, they will get the full canon accurate experience, with all the iconic moments being portrayed.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get this for sure. It's dope.
In gameplay, or stunning pixel art cutscenes. However, on repeat playthroughs, the player will have a chance to alter fate and change the events of the movie. The consequences of this decision.
Yo, that is cool as hell.
The consequences of this decision will ripple throughout the rest of the game.
That's so cool, dude.
You will see the effects through.
That's awesome.
Secret levels being unlocked, weapon loadouts being affected.
That's awesome,
and storylines of our characters being forever changed, for better or worse. An example of this can be found in our Cyberdyne HQ level, and the ways...
Dude, this looks so cool, dude. And that looks so dope, dude.
Level, and the ways in which our characters approach this mission. In the main story, John has ordered the T-800 to not harm anyone, and as such, when the player assaults the HQ, Sarah goes for a less deadly approach, utilising a pistol, while the T-800 is not involved in dealing with the SWAT team. However, there is...
I never liked Sarah as a kid, but when I grew up, I grew to really appreciate her character. But I'm not even a huge fan. I mean of the movies. I like them. I appreciate them for what they are.
Also a version of this level with a far more ruthless Sarah, transformed because of the player's choices. And here she wields an assault rifle, while the T-800 can be let off the chain and used to mow down the SWAT team with his classic minigun.
Oh, you posted it.
Adding in
Oh, okay. Okay, you're the one that posted it. Okay, because like Six mentioned that like it was posted in Discord. But okay, it's free right now. I'll pick this up, dude. This looks cool, man. This looks dope. This is looking great. All right. Let's speed through this last fucking segment.
You could take a picture of it.
We can also take it. We take evidence all the time. In theory, I can also take your phone and upload a video that you're taking now as evidence as well.
No, you can't do that. That's illegal.
I'm not trying to do all that. I can. I'm not trying to do all that because I'm not trying to be a big jerk. But what I'm not going to do is set this up so that you fail by going right back there and panhandling further, and then when I come back, I have to take you to jail. I'm trying to prevent you from
You can't take them to jail. You go across the street, we get ran over, we get killed. And there's a lot of transients that when major car accidents happen, they're standing in these intersections, panhandling, and I've seen one where they were shredded in half. It's dangerous, okay? You have to be careful.
You're not public safety officers.
We literally are. We are public safety officers.
All right, any questions? Mr. Wade, we're going to leave.
You can't take my sign. That is a gross violation of my rights. You could take a picture of it. It's my property. You can't just steal from me. You can't just take my property. And you're asking me why I didn't bother to get another restraining order after I dealt with 3 years of the first one? Because of shit like this. You all have no intention of protecting a liberal.
You won't protect a liberal. This country has gone insane. God, like, it's just the ultimate victim mentality. Speaking of the victim mentality, speaking of Reddit dialogue, speaking of Reddit, I covered this guy, I think like last week or something like that, 8-9 years ago. For those that don't know, this is a very angry Reddit mod that has now doubled down. Okay. Let me explain a few things. This guy was a mod for fucking live stream fails. It's like a fucking like Reddit for fucking Twitch clips from like like the actual Reddit is meant to be for like Twitch in general, but it's definitely controlled by like certain like fandoms. Regardless of that, he had some kind of scheme he was doing. I forgot the full context. He was doing some kind of fucking scheme, or it looked like a scheme, and like some big YouTuber said it was a fucking, said it was a scheme. I'm not too sure. I don't really care. Regardless, because of that scheme, he got kicked off as mod. So he got demodded, okay? He got the big ban hammer, okay? Well, that made this guy very upset, to where he made multiple videos claiming that, what he was doing is not a scam, and all these YouTubers are like bad faith, which probably could maybe even be true. I don't know, and I don't care. But a lot of people thought this guy was like goofing or whatever. No, it's 100%. He's just like, he has an ego, and like that's the thing that like makes like lolcows like lolcows, because in this video right here, he goes out of his way to say that, oh, I was being ironic. I'm not actually upset. I was joking. This is a character at Le Meme, Le Memes, PP the Frog. You catch my drift? Cool kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you are about to witness the like maximum dose of fucking copium that one of my chatters are able to go through. Okay.
Serious? Well, yes and no. Am I serious? Well, yes and no. I like to say that I'm post-ironic, or on layer 2 of the irony scale. That means I try to talk about serious things by going way over the top with it. I say things that have a comedic punchline. I say things that sound like a joke, but when you think deeper about it, have a bit of a kernel of truth to it. I act ridiculous because the truth is ridiculous, and acting ridiculous is the only way to get you to take it seriously. A refresher on what just happened, though. I made a viral video, a video directed to the CEO of Reddit, where I gave you a peek into the insanity that is Reddit moderation and how it affects Reddit, the third largest social media platform in the US. In the video, I came off like a...
What's wrong with his shirt? Their shirt is like a mesh, like athletic, like sort of attire, I think. It looks like it has padded shoulders. Even though I know that that's not the case. yeah, it's a golf shirt. Yeah, I didn't recognize it as a golf shirt. I just saw it as like athletic wear, like maybe tennis or something. I don't know, but yeah, dude, fucking golf. I guess like maybe he just got off the course, dude. This guy's a high flyer. He's a high risker, okay? He's a big baller, high baller, whatever you want to say. That is him. So, like, he might be at the golf course every single day.
A crazy person who was taking a silly topic like Reddit moderation way too seriously. And I looked crazy because the situation is crazy. I was inspired to make this video by my favorite...
No, you look crazy because you are. And that isn't even why you looked crazy. It's like, oh, I looked crazy because the situation was crazy. Whoa, dude. No. You were crazy because you're crazy. And like, the situation really wasn't crazy as well. Like, it's whatever.
Situation is crazy. I was inspired to make this video by my favorite content creator, JReg. He is also a comedic content creator who created a video about the multiple layers of irony. And since I'm now a viral influencer, this is my attempt.
See, he's gonna play that off as like fucking irony. It's like, oh, don't you get it, guys? I called myself a influencer, and I did it in quotations. Isn't that cool? But you can't call me out on it, though, because it's all a joke. You can't call me out on it, though.
To contribute to the irony discourse by describing and defining layers 3 and 4 of irony that add on top to JReg's kind of previous definitions of layers kind of 0 through 2 of irony. Specifically, I'm going to be using these definitions of irony to describe a very online topic known as lolcows that I've become intimately familiar with after my big viral moment.
Oh, okay. I had no idea that he was going to talk about lolcows. Fucking perfect. Perfect. I would love to hear his fucking synopsis. I would love to hear his opinion on fucking lolcow culture. Dude, like, oh, you nasty, sick degenerates. Yeah.
What is irony? Well, in my framework, irony is critique. And each layer above the previous layer of irony is a critique of the critique. So what is layer 0 of irony? Well, that's just sincerity. That means just having an opinion, having a goal, having a direction, a philosophy, any just act or opinion or situation that involves agency. It is not in reference to something else. It is not the opposite of a different position. Instead, it is an opinion or philosophy that stands on its own. Notice that we can even have two opposing positions that are on layer 0 because they stand on its own without it being in reference to the other position. Some examples might be the Republican or the Democratic Party. They are in some sense opposed to each other, but they still have ideas and philosophies of their own that don't need to be defined as being against the other party. Layer 0 is everywhere. The real world is mostly full of layer 0 sincere beliefs.
So I think that he just likes the attention, like, regardless. Like, he likes the attention no matter. It's not a fact that he's trying to be a lolcow. It's the fact that apparently to him, lolcows bring views to him and, like, attention. And, like, he thinks he's going to be viral from this. Basically, yeah. I like him, though. He's interesting, though. He's like a good he's a good example of what I could have been if I was like, I don't know, if I got like, I'm trying to think of like things that would make me like this guy. If I ever got cucked, like if I ever got cucked in like a situation like that, I'd probably like stress out so bad that I'd bald and I'd look like that probably. Or like if I like lost my legs or whatever, I'd like if I lost my like if my legs, my arms and stuff, and I was like a stump with a head, I'd probably look like that. Let's say like maybe I got like hit by a car and like I was in a coma for like a week and I woke up and I looked like that. Not in a week, for like I want to say like 5 years or whatever, and like for whatever reason the fucking medication that I was on was like receding my hairline. Like I'm trying to think of like some other situations of like how I could have turned into this guy. What could you have been if you were a bald virgin? I'm trying to think, dude. It's a funny concept, dude. It's a funny concept. I've never really thought about it, dude. Like loser maxing to the extreme. Like I gotta find ways to like mentally destroy my confidence, dude.
Well, that was easy. So let's get to layer 1 of irony. If layer 0 is defending a belief, layer 1 is attacking it. Layer 1 of irony requires the acknowledgement of the opposing belief and positions itself so as to attack it or tear it down. It is fundamentally destruction, not creation. And in order to destroy, there must already exist something that was created to then destroy. Some examples. Some people say that sarcasm is a layer 1 belief because you're saying the opposite of what you mean, but I mean something a little bit different from that in my framework of irony. The best example that I have of a layer 1 position would be the Socratic method, or the person who's constantly asking questions about somebody else's belief and pointing out flaws without necessarily even having a position of their own. Elitism, credentialism, or gatekeeping is a layer 1 belief because it fundamentally says that there are people out there who are not qualified, are not competent enough to have a position, do an action, have a goal, etc., etc. And that's why we need these credentials or gatekeeping to make sure that the wrong people are not engaging in certain actions. Layer 1 is exclusionary. And to get to my most important example, I would argue that the internet itself, especially social media in the digital age, is fundamentally full of layer 1 beliefs and critiques, which stands in stark contrast to kind of the beliefs that are in the real world. What I mean...
Yeah. No shit.
But I stand by my moralizing nonetheless. What does layer 2 or post-irony mean? Post-irony is the critique of the critique. If your body is sincere at layer 0, then layer 1 is the sword that attacks your body, and layer 2 would be the shield that defends itself against the sword or the critique. Layer 2 is not a position on its own. If it was a position on its own, then it would be layer 0 at sincerity. No, it only exists as a reference to a reference. The way that I use post-irony is I say things that I believe, but I do it in a very over-the-top way that makes it sound like I'm joking. I do this as kind of a shield and a way of kind of dismissing criticism. This works because if I say something that I know...
Man, how long? And this is 19 minutes, chat. I don't know about this, dude.
And at layer 0, you have kind of the grug, who is both, correct and also...
The grug.
Taking the advantage of speed anyway. Very layer 2 coded. The grug IQ graph is another example of a very layer 2 meme. This one's about patriotism, and at layer 0, you have kind of the grug, who is both, correct and also has kind of a very sincere patriotic belief. Then you have the center IQ person, who's kind of the layer 1 critique, and he is, against kind of the patriotic grug, and he's kind of wrong in this image. And then at layer 2, you have kind of the very high IQ person who is also patriotic, but presumably for different reasons than kind of like the low IQ kind of grug, which is why this is an example of kind of like layer 2 patriotic propaganda is what we'll call it. This even expresses a very common quality among kind of like layer 2 thinking, and that is that it has kind of a very self-aware, self-important, pseudo-intellectual, I'm better than you type kind of idea, where it says kind of you have a point, but it's not like the more basic point, it's actually kind of more complicated, but still correct. And finally, there's something to be very careful about with regards to layer 2 post-ironic thinking. And that is, if your body is layer 0, and poison is the layer 1 thing that is attacking your body, and antivenom is the thing that fights the poison, the astute listener will notice that if you drink a bunch of poison...
Yeah, dude, it's Mr. L, dude. It's Mr. L. This is what I wanted Dream to look like. I wanted Dream to look like this guy. Like, dude, like, that... And I know that many other people have said this, okay? But it is my own opinion, and I feel this way. Like, I hate Dream. I think it's funny he got made fun of too. Like, I think it's hilarious. But like at the same time, he wasn't like ugly or anything. He was just like not your like ordinary looking dude. He's like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna rate him or anything, but he wasn't like ugly. He's a little bit odd looking. And like the like huge overreaction to him like revealing his face or whatever, he still had a bunch of fangirls or whatever, and I'm sure that some left or whatever due to a lot of reasons or whatever. Okay, basically what I'm saying is if I was a woman, then I'd be a Dream stan. Is actually what I'm saying. So look into my eyes, and you can tell that I'm telling the truth. Okay. I would 100% be a huge fucking Dream stan. I'd also be like a BTS fan and like a fucking like K-pop stan and stuff like that, dude. I'd be a huge fan, dude. I used to like E21. Was that it? E21 or like NE21? It was like the group of the chicks or whatever. They were like really popping like fucking like 8 years ago. I had like massive crushes on them. Nailed the irony, bro. Thanks, Earl. I appreciate you, dude. I nailed the irony. I appreciate it, dude. Now, I am in a full suit of iron armor, okay? From fucking Minecraft, okay? I got my fucking diamond pickaxe. I got my diamond sword, okay? I got my shield, okay? I got some TNT, got some flint. I'm fucking ready to go. I think I just dated myself. Does fucking flint even like activate TNT anymore? I don't even know if it does.
And then drink a bunch of antivenom right after that, you are not back to being healthy. It's not just that the antivenom counteracts all of the poison or criticism that's targeted against you. It's also that the antivenom has side effects of its own. And if you take too much of the antivenom, this is going to lead to very significant kind of problems with your way of thinking and going about.
That makes me want to throw this hat out. Hang on. Do I have another hat around? Okay. I'll have to fucking like move a ton. I'm not doing that. This guy.
Life, which leads us into a side tangent, which I am calling the meta-ironic black hole. Meta-irony is not the sarcastic opposite that is of kind of layer 1 irony, nor is it the sincere over-the-topness of layer 2 post-irony. Instead, meta-irony is something of its own. Instead, meta-irony is saying something that is masked in the video that I made, which was kind of addressed to Spez, the CEO of Reddit, kind of fell into this black hole. This is because there were some statements in the video, which I example of a meta-the person moving too fast might in fact be the chief cause of people breaking too many things. So really there has to be kind of a differentiator between somebody who's just saying don't break things versus attacking the very philosophy of move fast and break things. A great example of a layer 3 attack would be the I was just pretending to be retarded meme. Layer 0 of the comic is
yeah, dude. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna call myself out as a hypocrite because I fucking love doing this. That's fucking fun to do. It's fucking great. It's fucking great, dude. It caused this one dude. He hasn't been in my chat. Like since it didn't work or whatever. This like chatter named like Black RG, or it was like Black something or whatever. You can clip this if you ever fucking watch this Black or whatever the fuck. But it was like some dude named Black that would like come in every single stream and like say that like, bro, you're weird, dude. Like you probably watch hentai, like you're like a furry or whatever. It would crack me up because like sometimes I'd do like a 3 a.m. or like a 4 a.m. like gaming stream, and like I'd have this dude in there that's just like seething over me. It's like, oh, I can't believe Tarman is weird. Like, I can't believe like he's a weird guy. It's like, oh, I'm seething over it. Oh, I'm just seething. I'm like, I like, look, I understand that like if like certain people get upset at me, for the certain jokes I make and stuff like that. Like I understand that, but like I also just don't understand the like complete like seething I get sometimes, and it's always the very specific individuals that just seem off in general. Like there was this like one guy that like left like 6 comments in a row on all different videos. It was like 6 videos, 6 comments within like 4 or 5 minutes at like 4 a.m. or whatever. Now, like, he might be from the UK or whatever, but, like, I like the thought of him, like, waking up at, like, 4 a.m. Before work, or being up at 4 a.m. And, like, he wrote these huge paragraphs like how I killed Josh or whatever. At first, I thought these people were like trolls, but they kept it up for like a whole year or even more. They haven't done it in a while or whatever. They might come back or whatever. It's like a fucking WWE a fucking feud, but like I don't get the seething. I really don't, dude. Like I don't think I do that much trolling. You know, it's just like I think I like inherently just like, okay, here's what it is. Okay, here is a true and a hot take. I honestly think it's people that just don't like being talked back to by a retard like me. And like I think like deep down I think like in their head they're like where does he have the gall, or like where does he get the gall to like act like this? How dare he? Or whatever the fuck. I think it's true like fucking seethe, and it makes me happy, and it fucking fuels me daily. It fuels me daily.
The person being retarded. Layer 1 is the people in kind of the comic attacking the person for being retarded. And then layer
dude, I murdered Josh, dude. I sent so okay. I am gonna confess something. Okay. I'm gonna confess something. Okay. And I want you guys to clip this. I want it archived, okay? I want it to be known. I, Tarman, the Starman, sent Josh a huge crate of bananas, and unfortunately, Clint didn't want to mention it at the time, okay? His family really didn't want to fucking bring it up, and I don't want, and I guess I'm being the asshole, I guess, because I really love Josh, and he was a really good friend of mine, okay? We were very personal, okay? I also lied to you guys about that. We fucking called on the phone every fucking night, okay? We fucking FaceTimed every night. But anyway, I sent him the crate of bananas, the crate of nanners, some might say, okay? I sent him the crate of fucking nanners, and you know, being Josh, he was making food hacks, he was eating them up. But the problem is, and I didn't think about it, the fucking banana peels, dude. He fucking slipped on a bunch, and he broke his neck and died. So I can't keep up the fucking fake, the very obvious fake, the fucking fake sadness. It's not true. Are you being serious? Fake tears.
2 is the person attempting to dismiss criticism by saying, actually, it was a joke all along. And then layer 3 would be... kind of the entire comic itself, because this is clearly an attack on the person who's pretending like he's kind of making a joke and therefore not actually being stupid. This is a layer 3 attack because it's attacking their kind of cope or defense against criticism. An issue with layer 3 and kind of the deeper layers of irony is a problem that I've invented called the nuh-uh problem. It goes something like this. A person says, hey, I did something cool. Somebody else says, nah, that sucks. And then the person responds by saying, nuh-uh, and then the response is, uh-huh, nuh-uh, uh-huh, nuh-uh, ad infinitum. Is each nuh-uhs and yah-uhs a different layer of irony? I mean, I guess it's critiquing or disagreeing with the kind of critique before it. I don't feel like each of these things are new layers of irony. I feel like in order to ascend a layer of irony, the kind of statement or critique must truly understand kind of the self-referential nature of itself and its relation.
Yo, what's up, Wizard? How's it going, man? I almost said, yo, what's up, virgin, for whatever. I usually like, I guess it depends. Well, like, when it comes to like, fucking room raider, I just say raider. And like, for like, rat beef, I just say like, well, I do say rat beef. Whatever. Dude. Like, oh, thank you. Oh, good. Whatever, dude. You are my like resident virgin, and that doesn't mean that you're the only one, though. I'm sure like half my chat are as well. Which doesn't also nothing wrong with, and I will not have shamers in my chat. It's a lot better than losing it to someone that won't care about you in like a few months or a few years or whatever. It will fucking break your heart. That shit doesn't matter, dude. Follow money, okay? Follow money, dude. Listen to me, dude. Don't focus on foids. Focus on bread. And what I mean is fucking actual bread, dude. Get some Hawaiian buns, dude. Hawaiian buns. Get some
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially when there are
many of them. Thank you so much, Pines, for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, dude. For those that don't know, I do have memberships. I don't spam ads at you. I don't ask that often. It does mean a lot, and it does support me. It's only $5 a month, but anyway, as I was saying, get some Hawaiian buns, okay? Get some like lean and fat meat, maybe like like get some meat, okay? Get some cheese, get some bacon, okay? Get some fucking corn on the cob, okay? Put that fucking corn on the grill. Make yourself a fucking burger, okay? Put some fucking ketchup, pickles, relish, eggs, mushrooms. You fill that bitch up, dude. I have no idea even why I'm saying that. Even I have no idea. I'm hungry. I think. I think the reason on why I'm like fantasizing about food, dude. I want a spicy McChicken, dude. I want like 3 or 4 spicy McChickens. I want like a large Coke. I don't even like McDonald's that much. And like lots of people shit on their breakfast. I will not have anyone in my chat. Like go out of their way to like fucking diss like McDonald's breakfast, dude. McDonald's breakfast is fantastic. And what I mean by McDonald's breakfast is fantastic is I mean that one single item is the sausage biscuit. Just the sausage and the biscuit, no egg, no cheese, no nothing, is the best thing on the menu. It's also like the fucking, well, it's not the cheapest anymore. You could get like, you could get 2 for like $3, at like my local McDonald's, like, well, not my local McDonald's, but at a McDonald's that I knew for like years, and suddenly they changed it to where like 2 sausage biscuits is like suddenly like $5.26 or something. And I'm like standing at the fucking like kiosk one morning, and I'm like, yeah, dude, not a sponsor, YouTube. And I'm like, what the fuck? I love the sausage wraps. I haven't had those, dude. I love plain old like spicy sausage, dude. Like I think the next time that I am able to get groceries, I think I'm gonna make some like my homemade sausage and biscuits. Man, I'm hungry now, dude. I have no idea why I'm all flustered now. I'm all like freaking aroused and stuff.
To the other layers of irony. And finally, we have reached layer 4 of irony, another one that I've now invented, which I do not even have a name for yet. If you have a name, please kind of say so in the comments of this video. And I will attempt to use all of my energy left to break free of my earthly layer 2 bonds and
that sounds good, Six. Do a cooking video. How much? Okay. I'll do a cook. Okay. I mean, like, I'd only have to, like, show the pan and stuff like that. But, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I could film, like, little segments of it and, like, splice it together or whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been eating, like, lots of soups, lots of rice and chicken. Like, boring stuff. Like, cheap, just, like, filler crap. But, when I make... when I make my next like sandwich, I think I'll record it for you guys, okay? You will be impressed, okay? I have food hacking skills, okay? I'm gonna I'm gonna get some Texas toast. I'm gonna get some American cheese. I'm gonna get some egg. I'm gonna get some chocolate fucking covered cherries. Okay. I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get some pepperonis. I'm gonna get some bolognas. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some prosciutto, as Josh would say, prosciutto. Man, I miss him, dude. Yeah, yeah, dude. Cobra style food hack. Fuck yeah, dude. I miss him a lot, dude. I really do.
Send into kind of layer.
I really do, man. I shouldn't have sent him those bananas, dude.
For just a few moments to give some examples. If layer 0 is your body, then the virus is layer 1, and your antibodies are layer 2. Do you know what that makes layer 3? Yeah, that's right, it makes it AIDS. And what does it make me?
One second. I'll be right back. Be right back. Hang on, one sec. Be right back. One sec. Okay, I am back. I have something. Someone reminded me of a picture that was posted to Reddit where someone sent Josh some bananas. Now, these are not my bananas, obviously, because I sent him a crate, obviously. These are not my bananas, obviously. But, I sent a crate to his trailer, okay? But, yes, someone did indeed try and do that. They tried before me, dude, and they failed, dude. I got them, man. I got them. What? Hang on, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Hang on, that's nuts, dude.
Do you know what that makes layer 3? Yeah, that's right, it makes it AIDS. And what does it make me? Well, I'm your sex education, baby. And you don't want to get AIDS. Listen to your sex educator. And AIDS isn't the thing that kills you. It attacks your immune system. It is the rest of the virus-like criticism that truly destroys you. And even...
I mean, what? Okay. I think I'm done with this guy already. He is stale already. I'm a little bit late to the party. That was like 4 days ago. I know he went live. And he talked about the fucking drama and stuff like that.
Any more options? And you're not saying, you know what, that tablet exploded. I've never caused something to explode. But
man, I'm so hungry. Man, fuck. Fucking stock up, dude. Look at that shirt, dude. Look at that shirt. It's nice. It's dope.
I had a bad hemorrhoid flare up.
Oh no, dude. I don't know, no.
And these knuckleheads in Bronson were prescribing medicine that you buy over the counter. Nobody would pay for nothing, and insurance wouldn't cover this. I get to Walgreens and I walk back from here. I go into Walgreens. This lady's some kind of body suppositories or whatever. I take chips and maybe a Mountain Dew out of the refrigerator because, hey, I was walking. It was kind of warm. I sit there and eat. Okay, oh, no, I get pulled into it, and they complained about me, doing that, and it started to small. Okay, 2 months in, that's our plan after Bible, right? Mark sits here and says that God laid this on his heart. I know you only get like SSI in your own food stamps. You need to start paying your tithes and offering. I will check back on this in the next 3 months or 2. Okay, I look at I am an obedience to Yahweh and His beloved Son Yahusha. I didn't hear from Yahusha to pay a tithe and offering. And so Mark he says, okay, as long as you're obedient, you listen to what God is telling you, you'll be fine. Okay, I get in, I go, okay, sometime, okay, Phyllis comes up to me and says, hey, Brandy, could you help me with the kids for Sunday school? I go down there. Okay, there's nothing.
Who the world would ask this guy for that? Who in the world would do that? What? That's crazy. Wait, what?
Kids for Sunday school. I go down there. Okay, there's not that many rooms. They only had 2 rooms. Okay, we'd have a puppet show. And that was it. I noticed during the time there was no scriptures being taught to these children. I puppet show, that was it. Then they were free to play all day. They were not all day, they were free to run about and play to the end of church service and eat junk food.
Okay. So how old are these kids? And you also can't expect every church youth group. A lot of youth groups, especially in poor churches, not even poor churches, but just normal churches, non mega churches. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone I don't know, dude. If they have annoying ass kids, they want to stuff them somewhere. So it's more like a daycare, it's more like a daycare than it is like Sunday school or whatever you want to call it. The only reason on why I say that is because I went to something like that whenever I was a kid. And a lot of it, sure, we did read the Bible and stuff like that, but we also played baseball and we played fucking kickball and we played tag inside the church. It was fun. A lot of it was just to have the kids to do something or whatever and kind of encourage them to fucking believe. I didn't believe, by the way. Not as a kid, not now, because I'm a Chad, okay? Yo, what's up, Slab? I don't know if I already said hello, but, what's fucking crack-a-lackin', dude? Hey Tarman, hey Tarman, am I able to link a guy to look into? He's a bit boring, but he's an ex-child celeb. Is he on YouTube? Yeah, I know. But and also, I just also have to say, I also have general, because God, this sound it's I have a black friend, I can't be racist or whatever. It sounds like that, but I have no problem if you're religious, obviously. Like, I have no problem at all. I have a problem if you, like, use that religion to, like, harm or whatever, obviously. And I also hate, like mega churches and stuff like that. But, like, I don't even know why I feel the need to, like, say that, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I've never fucking said that publicly. Not like it fucking matters or whatever or anything. I'm not gonna lose viewers for saying that. But, like, I like making fun of them, and also they annoy me. And, like, childhood fucking experiences are a bitch, dude. I had a lot of fun time at that church, though. Like, there was this guy that was, like, really weird to, like, one of the girls. Like, he was like not like a pastor, but he was like one of the adults that, like, watched over us. There was a lot of weird shit going on, dude. There was a lot of weird shit going on that, like, you never notice until you, like, look back on how that was odd that that one student, like, spent more time there, or like isn't it odd that that one teacher had like a bruised eye? I don't know. Like, I was a dumb kid, so, like, I didn't really think about that stuff at the time. I was zoned out. I was in my own thing, dude. I was obsessed with manga and anime and collecting anime figures. I was all about it, and it's all about it, dude. I'm unsubbing. Yeah. Some of the most racist people I've ever met had POC friends, dude. Yeah, see, like, that's why I made fun of that. That's why I use that. That's why I use that argument, because it's kind of a joke or whatever. Because I shouldn't have even been saying that to begin with as a fucking live streamer. Nobody cares about my fucking opinions on this. Like, what? Agreed, but that was long before I knew her. She was dumb. Wait, what are you talking about? I feel like sometimes you guys are having, like, conversations, like, that I'm not even involved in. Like, I feel like pushed to the corner, with like a fucking, like, dunce cap on sometimes. Tarman, how often do you how often do you pray to fucking Maui and Moana? None, dude. None, dude. Believing is gay. Hello, chuds. How's it going, dude? Hey, Tarman, how are you? I'm good, Benton. I'm fucking chilling. Okay, this is a just chatting stream. Okay, I'm gonna sit here. I'm not even gonna watch the video. I'm just gonna talk to you guys because I'm a self-absorbed Muppet.
This went on. So, well, maybe get.
And no, and also, yeah, like, stop mentioning Air Bud. And what I mean by that is mention it more, obviously. But I've already I understand that some people I understand that one of my friends, Thikimoto, okay, I understand that he has a meme with fucking Turbo, okay? Just because it's a meme, okay, look, I have watched Air Bud, okay? I have watched Air Bud, okay? I will not watch Air Bud 1 again. I will not watch Air Bud 2. I will not watch Air Bud 3. I will not watch Air Bud 4. I will not watch Air Bud 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? I will not watch 12 Air Bud movies, including Air Buddies. For those that don't know, they had a spinoff where, like, all the dogs talked or whatever. There was like a spooktacular episode with the fucking with the fucking Bud Buddies or whatever. Bud Buddies, dude. Butt Buddies, more like it. No, dude, we're not doing Air Bud 2. We're not doing Air Bud 2, dude. A fish jumped out of my tank and I can't find it. My room stinks. Are you sure that it's not in your filter? Because it could be rotting in your filter. Check your filter. I don't know what kind of filter you have, but like check if it's not like rotting in your filter. Or like make sure that like it's not, because like it could be like a fucking spike in the tank and it could like stink. Because like I've had that happen before. I really want like a fishbowl fucking tank. I want to go down to Walmart and I want to get like a 5-gallon fishbowl and like have like a bunch of shrimp in it. No fish, obviously, for very obvious reasons. But like I should probably like go to the fucking like go to the thrift store. Dude, the last time I was at the fucking thrift store, I had amazing elote, dude. Like, I know I said that I think one time I said that I didn't like it, like months and months and like, probably a year ago, or something like that. But I grew to love elote. But anyway, as I was saying, the fucking last thrift store that I went to had amazing elote and fucking like corn. Mayo corn, yeah, dude. Mayo corn's good, dude. Look into aquascaping. Shit's so cool. I know. Sorry, I was gonna say, I know all about it. You know, but like that sounds like a fucking dickhead. Like, I already knew that. Fucking noob, no. But yeah, like I know about aquascaping, dude. Aquascaping is fucking cool as hell, dude. Hang on. Dude, like I can't get over I can't get over that fucking movie I saw, which I already forgot the name even though I looked it up like 3 times or whatever, where like it starred like Sydney Sweeney or whatever, even though like I think her career is like in the dumps. I don't like her. She's like I don't know, dude. I don't like her because a bunch of like idiotic, stupid men, like on the right, like adore her for like very simplistic, idiotic reasons, that I fucking despise. But anyway, since I watch everything that fucking comes out, I decided to watch this fucking Sydney Sweeney movie, and it was 2 hours and like 20 minutes or something of complete and utter schlock. It was like something that would play on like the fucking like BBC, not on the BBC, on like what was it? The fucking PBS, or like the fucking Hallmark Channel. That's a lot more correct. The Hallmark Channel. It's like all, and like apparently it was like inspired by a book. Apparently, it was just nonsensical. I already went into it and the actual plot like at the start of the stream, so I'm not gonna go back into it because it's very nonsensical. I wanted to watch an actual like, because like a lot of this isn't actually like scaping. Like a lot of this is like YouTube clickbait. Like I gotta go find some Japanese or like Korean stuff to actually show like actual fucking aquascaping. There we go. No, but like this looks dope as hell. Like whenever I originally first saw this, like I've already watched this and all. I've already watched this, but like a lot of this guy's videos is like inspirational because like there's a lot of like there's a lot of things that you like really, so there's a lot of things that you like really like underestimate. Is that like it doesn't matter what's like, it's actually a lot better if you have like a smaller tank where it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 fucking gallons, and like you gotta treat it like where it has depth, and like it's not just like a flat surface. It like volleys, it like volleys upward. And it's usually the height in the back, and then it goes forward down, and like some kind of pattern set off by like fucking rocks and stuff. But like, I think it's fascinating. And then the reason on why he's doing that is to save up space. Sometimes certain people like to use aqua soil, which is basically like pellet substrate but has like fertilizer in it. Sometimes they like taking the bags of that, or it's like they take the pellets, they put it in a mesh bag, and they put it like underneath the fucking sand, because the aqua soil, well, it's kind of ugly for one, but it also because like some people suggest to like put the aqua soil like underneath the substrate. That's good and that's fine. There's nothing really wrong with that. Like I did that, but like I would heavily advise to just put it in like a mesh bag, so it, like like your sand or like whatever other substrate does not get dismantled, That's cool. Yeah, that's cool as hell. That tank probably isn't filtered though, but a lot of these certain people don't really care about that. Yeah. Well, like to be fair, you can you can definitely fish cycle, definitely, if you know what you're doing, if the water that you're using and a lot of the materials have blah 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 have already been in whatever. I'm talking about nothing. I'm talking about nonsense. That's cool. Anyway, I hate a lot of this fucking clickbait crap in this community though, because I don't think that well, whatever. I'm not gonna go into a rant about this guy right now. Wait, hang on. I'll be right back. Give me one sec. One sec. Yeah, dude, I've seen that 6. I've seen that, dude. I've seen that. What movie are we gonna watch tonight? That depends. That depends. We're definitely gonna watch at least one movie tonight, probably. Maybe even soon. Maybe even soon. Maybe even after when I end the stream. And speaking of ending a stream, I know that I've been yapping, and I know that I've been fucking, and I know that I've barely even watched that last video, and been yapping the whole time, but I gotta skedaddle. I gotta go do some normie things, like, do nothing at all. But I do need a shower, actually. Thank you, Six. Thank you, some Aussie dude. Thank you, V. Thank you, Shad. Thank you. Thank you, Witness. No more normies kid. No more normie kid movies. I can't promise that. We might watch Spy Kids, fucking 3D, just for you. We are gonna watch some Spy Kids, fucking 3D. I watched Phantom of the Paradise last night and didn't even know that was a thing. I have no idea what that is, dude. Watch Heavyweights. See, like, I actually, and we've had a few good movie nights where, like, I've been active and, like, I've been talking. Where, like, we watched The Sandlot, and, like, I have a lot of love for The Sandlot. We watched The Sandlot. We watched fucking Jurassic Park. We watched Gremlins. We've tried to watch Tremors like twice, I think, and fucking each time I fell asleep, or I'm just like, fuck it. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll be online tomorrow, and also remember, guys, for those that are here, remember to like the stream. It does help out a lot. It helps me out. It helps my future children out. It helps my brain cells out. It helps my eyes settle into my skull. It helps a lot, dude. It helps my soul. It helps my growth, dude. I've grown like 5 more feet. Now I'm actually 6 foot now, dude. I'm no longer 1 foot.